lanes will go good enough. Like, EG are too good at that.
I think NiP, I actually like their draft more than EG.
Every team at this point. It's just the best support.
Mind control. Trying to find his target, doesn't have a toss available, but he's got a tree that he could throw with the extra attack from Zuxa. He can actually do it with just the swing. And very little that S4 is capable.
Not again.
Yeah,
not like
again.
this.
Yeah, 3 deaths is not enough. They got to make it the true 4. Sparta, well, at least he'll get up the hill. Nightmare, no, breaking free. Samel, Spirit Commit, jumps forward after Sparta, puts the flame guard up, so immolate the dire side. EG own that. And meanwhile, Ace forcing the bottom. He'll get the kill over on Fly. Nice call from Crit, just holding Terrablade's position. There's a little bit more help to arrive. S4, he's low, and the blast will get it. Ace gets himself a double kill.
Flock of geese for a moment where they're just spread out evenly, covering mid, but also, there we go.
Perfect. There's your side of fifth Searing Chain Nightmare from PPD will make it a little bit more difficult, and that buys time for Ace to actually jump in and get the Thunder off, plus his big metamorphosis just so he can pump out the damage, but they can't get far enough. Arteezy just arrives, bubbles it up, and then no longer do any level of damage. A double kill for Arteezy, and NiP, they're buying back for the moment. Fly under the cover of Glimmer Caves having some fun. S4 tossed back in, but the Searing Chain and the double jump in. Concoction stun was already there. And he almost burns it. But while that's happening, Sumail, the double root thanks to the Searing Chains. Follow up by the pit of S4. Just hold them there for the follow-up call, and then even more sleight of fist damage. You can fight back all you want, but you cannot stop the rampage. Well, maybe you can. The Fiend Strip is on Sumail. Fly's letting it go, but they bring down finally Sumail. And can they keep capitalizing? You know you'll want to come back in just a second. Then NiP, they still have to deal with Arteezy.
The fake back.
It's nighttime.
They got a Warden base as well. They see Fada. They know he has no BKB, no Manta.
They just lost a huge advantage from the Keeper of the Light Aghanim Scepter.
Yep. It hit nighttime. This is the right maneuver.
They put the Sentry Ward Observer on the wrong side now. Oh, there she puts forward. Colt, Nightmare trying to chase the target once again, but Keeper of the Light, no way out. Too much range damage, too much control. Ace is looking for a Sunder target, but he can't get close enough for it. Even at the cover of his own BKB, he didn't have the confidence, but Sumail does. The blink in, they try and toss Sparta away, but the Searing Chains burn was already there. Make NiP fearing for their lives going into game 2. Mind control will burn. Sumail gets it. GG is finally called. Wow. But EG, they've owned this game from the beginning.
When you watch players like Miracle, like Sumail, it's not fair to just say that they're really good.
I look like a genius.
Yeah, I think I like it.
Just rotation, but he did actually go the second point up in Shadow Strike.
And you can see Fada put the second point in Dragon Blood.
Mind control.
PS build. Veil, no boots. Fada's in trouble.
Now, stuns out. From the sides, Mind Control wants to help out. PPD, well, there's the call. The Nightmare's going to switch over. This goes between them. Nice hoof stomp into the double edge. Sumail brought down, really did not have as much damage as he probably thought he did. And now it's Crit who's on the run. The breathe fire from Fada will secure him the double kill.
It's nighttime still. You can't walk into a Shaker Axe lineup with a Dazzle Terrorblade.
They're coming
Crit has Blink as well.
PPD is nearby. And Roshan's already pretty low. 800, 700, 600, 300. Jump out. They're going to find the Dazzle. So a quick kill for Crit. He got the call over on PPD. The Illuminate spam. He'll connect onto Sumail doing some quite heavy damage. But do they really want to commit? Getting out with the Aegis. It's going to be nice if they can survive. But 30 seconds time. You're going to have daytime in the forward. Sumail, the Aegis already going to burn. And the Fiends to follow up instantly there, so S4 cannot give it, and it's just stun control after stun control from NiP. S4 and Sumail will fall.
K, level 15, doesn't have the highest HP, but 20 armor is considerable. And then you have a Hood on a PL going heart next.
Stampede up, the jump comes already through. Crit got a pretty damn good call on the Echo Slam, finishing on PPD, but is this going to be worth it? ES has little to no matter, he's got 10 stick charges, and S4 buys some time, and the Shallow Grave Fly is going to be nearby. Buyback comes in for PPD, wants to help out a Sparta, jumping forward, they get the double stuns and into the back lines. S4 and Fly die so quickly, and the stranded Crit Axe on the wrong side of the tracks. Look at the draft, PPD used all of his time on that last pickup, but they came in, they worked out their plan, they worked out their focus, their mindset, and that's that experience of the players. Maybe now, a little bit of trouble. We shouldn't praise him too much or else PPD's going to die. He's trying to retreat back out again. The Nightmare dodge is real good. Trying to get up the hill. Crit, he's able to jump in. He gets the hit off, and maybe with the control, they try and stampede out the Echo Slam. Fada, he didn't get it off in time, but maybe with the stun control, S4 will finally go down. Buyback is out. Centaur wants to rejoin this fight. Crit, he's torn it up once again. Both the PL as well as the DK.
As we can see, an S4 is in some trouble.
He's coming
so
close.
Is Arteezy.
Yeah, Arteezy's nearby, and they just start with the Nightmare. Flies there. BKB from Fada, so we can just start beating in towards S4. Won't care about. There is no Echo Slam anyway, but it's the Fiend grip onto Arteezy. PPD will be brought down, so they get the Culling Blade off, and now maybe it's NiP who will bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Ace wants to come in through the rear, but Mind Control with the Home Stomp for control. Arteezy still got the Thunder. He'll swap life with Fada. The stun will be out, but now more support. Crit is just going ham with a double kill from the Axe Culling Blade. He moves over for another target. Ace is wondering if he wants to get out or he moves forward. Arteezy is totally bone dry, and he wants to jump forward with the land support. Fada jumps forward with the stun. The Linkage Fit didn't protect him in time, but S4 will do so with the vision control. They were trying to keep him away. The Taunt keeps the backline control with the blinding light, pushing S4 back. He went for the dunk, but rejected. Sasuke wants more space. Maybe some mail. Stun up the control. Where's he gone? He's blinked up. He's actually been pulled back out again. Creep wave inside the base, attacking the tier 4 towers.
This is how you have to play it though if you're EG. Because if they're in range of blinks...
Starting Roshan? They're going to sit inside? Yeah. This is dangerous when you make more and more copies. You know ES will want to go for this.
But there's no way he can get in. They have a gen, they have a sentry down, they know where EG is. Look at Sox's positioning, it's flawless.
They just have to blink the Axe. Like, Crit almost has to go this blind if they can't see it, and that's exactly what he does. He blinks it, they'll get the jump out. Sumail, he was winding up for the ultimate, but now it's DK getting the follow-on stuns. Crit will be kept alive, but it's the backline's Mind Control, controlling up the Dazzle, killing him off. Even if the Shallow Grave is there, it will still be the Axe falling. Roshan being contested, S4 versus Ace, the battle inside the cage fight. It's that pit. Buybacks come thick and fast from Evil Geniuses as they realize Arteezy, with no buyback, has been isolated on the stairs. No Sunder, no mana for it. He's down for 80 seconds without buyback. The rest of the supports arrive. Crit jumps in. He missed the call, but now here comes S4, but the Dragon Tail stun. Fighter hit him in flight. Who's the real bird? Echo Slam comes, but the damage is minimal. Crit will die. I think they've burnt way too much. Sumail can blink away to safety, but because he's mana linked out, he can't get away. Fighter is hot on the tails. A word I didn't want to say.
That is pretty much the game. NiP taking no chances. They're just going to say it's over. We're going strong. You can see, you can't take that fight. You need to if you're EG, but it's near impossible. That's a hard, good PL in the pit. You just don't do an elite from PPD just to ensure there was no 100-0 combo that could be output. And thank God Ice Frog put a mana cost on level 3 Sunder.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the mid-match as well.
Bringing the courier for a ton of his regen.
Yeah, you want to see what's on that courier? You can check it out after this top fight. As Mind Control, a lot of damage picked up, thrown back by Crit. Inside the Firestorm, Mind Control, he's got the life to get further away, plus the 6-6 charges, but it's actually Sasuke who just shikuchis through S4, looking towards Crit. Does he want to dive again with the amount of damage?
Wow. Because now Fada, not only does he have the Aquila, he'll have boots soon, and he got that free wave while Sumail had that space.
Ace trying to stand his ground with the Adaptive Strike will be enough to finish the job, and Arteezy
by the Fly Tiny.
Sasuke's now rotate towards the bottom lane, able to get the bugs out and fly. Avalanche will buy a little bit of space, but PPD already there for his own Fire Blast. The toss back, they wanted the kill to go on to the Terror Blade, but NiP, they buy more time, and they're getting their own counter push onto a tier 1. That's a lot of players ready to fight for next. PPD actually soaks up most of the initial buildings of S4, and yep, in the back lines, Fly thought he had an opening, but just walks into the Terror Blade. The mid-tier 1 tower was still brought down by Crit. They'll go into the Moonlight Shadow Dust, catches onto Sumail, as well as S4, and that's why Earthshaker jumps forward. Crit has to pick him up and throw him back, and then the Echo Slam followed up by the Fissure. Mind Control kept the perfect stun, but Arteezy, he's in the back lines. That pit controlling up NiP. The buybacks are coming in. S4 will still die to Suxa, who time-lapses out the damage before death. And Morano, he didn't leave!
Double kill!
Fly, get the hell out of there. Jump in from Mind Control. All he wanted to do was creep skip it. Get a little of extra cash, but your Scepter, Mind Control was holding it for exactly this reason. the Metamorphosis. So now Mind Control. Echo still on cooldown, but the jump in, they get the Orchid instantly onto the Underlord. But remember how tanky he is. Back towards the tier 4 towers, but it won't matter. The Orchid pops him. Or the Bloodborne, sorry, pops him. Fade Bolt to try and reduce this damage. What was he able to steal? It's going to be Refraction, not what Crit really wants, but he'll take it.
There.
Arteezy's changed himself into the ES. I thought for a moment he's just looking to try and vision block him out for half a second as the Fade Bolt's doing a decent amount of work. Then proving. Caught. Killed. So fast when Fada jumps in. Now the reflection comes out. Yeah, Fly's gonna see him. PPD puts the Observer and Sentry down. He gets an instant stun. Arrow flies forward. It won't hit anybody. And that's gonna be Tiny. Backline! Mind Control! It's a double fissure stun and the Echo Slam initiation, making it difficult for Arteezy to have any kind of life to survive through this. As Mind Control sent up, Arteezy will find the kill. And Arteezy turns into the Ogre to keep that stun on the Earthshaker so Arteezy can finish the job. He's ending sprees, but now he's surrounded on all sides. A double kill for Ace. Will be triple. No, S4 can complete the TP out. For the moment, they want to be able to contest Roshan. This is their critical thing. Crit gets the pickup, gets the throw down. Arteezy wants a quick kill over on PPD, but he still has cheese available, so he gets so much life back once again. They don't find the kill. They're looking for a follow-up, and it's going to be S4. The pick can be planted. Morphling, do you want to buy back in this one? Ace is standing his ground with the BKB, swaps the life with Sumail. He tries to leave a little bit further away from him, but now Fada looking to capitalize. Sumail, so low on life, 180, and the arrow will connect. A 5-second stun, still no buyback coming up from the Morphling, and no! Mind Control, he managed to catch up to the Mirana. 3 heroes down, it's about to be 4. All 4 do have buyback for EG. And you know they've got to commit it.
Tyson-esque knockout punch by Mind Control there. Just hunting Sumail, popping out of the trees right next to him, smacking him in the face, and there's Crit as well. What a game from NiP. I think
3 buybacks.
This one out.
They're still holding their 4th and 5th pick up from Crit. Try and toss down TA. Remember, they still didn't do Roshan just yet. But Ace, they want to try and finish up the Rax. Quick Fade Bolt. Try and get the damage in. Tiny in a little bit of trouble. They'll break him out with a Lotus Orb. The melee rank staying alive for the moment, but here comes Ace back in again. Same with Fada. The Avalanche is good, but Mind Control is better. What a stand-in to have. Manages to put flying into the grave. No way back out. They actually picked up Fada, but with the illusion blocking the arrow, they couldn't keep the control. He'll get the BKB off, and now Arteezy burns his own BKB too, and NiP, they look to re-engage. Sentry wards everywhere, and he's holding on to the Gem of True Sight. So these stolen side traps from Crit, they could have been a nice line to try and help set up a defense, but it's not working at all. Mind Control still waiting for his own jump. Moonlight Shadow burned by EG. Are they going to initiate? I don't know how. The pit's going to go onto the Terrorblade. Fortification already being burnt as well. S4, he's popped the Crimson Gun. There's your pickup. Throw back down the Terrorblade, and it's just a quick time lapse from the Weaver.
Yep.
That allows Ace to turn around and start all over again.
That's a 16-second cooldown as well.
And the Rax is gone. The melee is gone. Fada jumps in instantly onto S4. Oh! Echo Slam into the backlines. Mind Control doing it with style. 3 heroes down. That's the game. It really is. There's no way for them to come back up again. They're tossing him like a pancake. That is GG. Well played. NiP will 2-1 Evil Geniuses. They were denied in Frankfurt to get a main stage appearance, but here they will get it. They will get to play in front of a live crowd.